Hello internets, Jesus loves you. My name's Cody, and this is the Christian News Show we do on Tuesdays and Thursdays with GeeksUnderGrace.com. And right off the bat here, I'm just going to say that it's kind of a weird news day. In fact, the first story we're going to talk about really isn't even news, it's just an article I think you guys should check out. Some of you know that I have an affinity for Relevant Magazine. I don't know what it is, but some of their content just really makes me think. But there's an article on the website titled, Why Christians Should Engage Non-Christian Art. And because I am with Geeks Under Grace, I read this and went, yes. The article dives into this word we use all the time in the Christian community called secular. And for most Christians, secular means bad. Secular means the world. And I think trying to redefine that word is nearly impossible. So I'm not by any means saying we should do that. But I think we need to open up and realize that just because content isn't made by a Christian doesn't mean that it is secular and of this world. And I've been on this soapbox before. Culture literally defines what you are. That is what culture is. Pop culture then by extension is culture which defines who you are that people find popular. And so pop culture doesn't have to be this terrible, evil thing. It is simply a reflection of who we are. And so I think when we put that perspective in place, you come to realize that it is not that we need to make more Christian culture, it is that we need to impact pop culture. You know, when you go to look in a mirror, you're always trying to look your best, and pop culture is going to reflect us whether we like it or not. The question is, how do we improve it for the better? You're simply not going to change that many lives creating your own culture. You're going to impact lives by creating the culture they're already a part of. But anyways, I think it's a great article. Go and check it out. I definitely ad-libbed a bunch of stuff there. I didn't mean to go on a rant, but it's still a great article on its own. So go do that. And our next story is about two police officers. I don't know whether they're Christian or not. The story is just fantastic. So the story starts with a 79-year-old man calls 911 and is like, guys, my caretaker took my debit card. I haven't eaten in 2 days. And the article doesn't say, but I'm assuming he just wanted like a ride to the bank or them to find the person who stole his debit card. But these two police officers respond to the call, decide to go to the grocery store and pick up $160 worth of groceries for this guy. And I mean, I've definitely bagged on police officers in the past. It's stories like this that give me a glimmer of hope with how messed up our justice system can be, that it can also be a great thing. And this kind of goes back to the rant I just had. I guess that's just on my mind, but like the Bible is black and white. Almost nothing else in this world is. Like even televisions that were black and white had different shades of gray. It's just most things in this world are not an either or situation. And it's police officers like this that make it obvious. I don't know, you hear so many terrible things about police officers. It's so nice to every once in a while get a story like this that gives you that glimmer of hope. And then from there, the final story of the day, something that we have talked about a million times. There is yet again another atheist filing another lawsuit against the government trying to get rid of In God We Trust on US currency. This guy's name is Michael Newdow. And I know there are so many Christians out there that are like, this is a Christian nation, we should definitely have it on our money. I think it's awful. I've said it before. I'm pretty positive that In God We Trust on US currency is talking about God as the money, not the Christian God. Like if they started printing US currency to say in money we trust, which they would never do because people would freak out, I would totally understand. Because sadly, a lot of us do worship it. I mean, even people who don't think they're worshiping it, probably even myself, you kind of have to live here in the United States or whatever currency in any other country. For a lot of people, think about what you spend most of your time doing. Trying to make money. Trying to survive. I don't know, I feel like it's a mockery to put God on our money in the first place. I think that we were better off without it. But I always love making this question of the day because everyone has something different to say. I'm rhyming and that's weird. Going on, do you believe that In God We Trust on money is a good thing or a bad thing? Do you think we should keep it? Think we should get rid of it? I want to know what you guys have to say, so please leave a comment in the comment section down below with your answer. Make sure you check out geeksundergrace.com for more geeky content. My name is Cody Armour, bringing Christian news in a not so boring kind of way, or at least I like to think so, every Tuesday and Thursday. In closing, let the haters hate, let the Christians pray, and to everybody like to subscribe, I will see you later, and God bless.